Hi everybody, this is Bastiaan and today I'm playing the Smith Morra gambit against the Sicilian. So I'm playing white and game starts out with e4 and c5 the Sicilian, and of course the Smith Morra continues with d4, pawn takes pawn, c3, pawn takes pawn, and then the quick knight development, knight takes pawn on c3. But we're not going to see that immediately. After c5, some typical moves are played first. Knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, e6, blunting the diagonal of the bishop, castle, g6, so black has ideas of fianchettoing, and finally now d4. So pawn takes pawn, and I could already recapture with the knight, but still I'm playing the Smith Morra gambit. c3, offering up the c3 pawn. Pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn on c3. So the point of playing the Smith Morra at this point is that we can see a huge difference in development. So white has already castled, and black has two pieces between king and e rook, and hasn't castled yet. Also, we have three minor pieces developed. Black has one, and this quick development of white is very dangerous for black because he has fallen behind too much in development now. Black plays bishop to g7, so he's continuing with the fianchetto idea. Probably going to play knight to f6 to castle. But I play knight to b5, immediately attacking. Knight to f6, and now queen to d6. Now this move has two purposes. Prevents black from castling. Also, it allows a fork between king and rook. So at this point, black would be down a rook, but black plays queen to a5. And the point of queen to a5 is that now after knight to c7 check, which was played, the king can flee to d8, and after knight takes rook and knight retreats to c7, you can see that the knight is lost. So instead of getting a free rook with queen to a5 move, instead I'm getting an exchange sacrifice, which I'm winning, which is not bad for white, but with a pawn down in material I'm only up a pawn. So I continue the attack in a different way. I play knight to g5, and knight to g5 threatens a new fork, and the gaining of a pawn on f7. But knight takes is also checkmate. So black has to respond to that threat immediately. Plays rook to f8. Notice that h pawn is still covered by the knight. And now it looked like white's attack has fizzled out, and black can even play moves like h6 or even knight to e8 afterwards to destroy white's attack. However, we are at move 11 and black is already lost, because what black overlooked was a knight sacrifice. Knight takes pawn on e6 check. Pawn recaptures. Knight takes pawn check. Notice that recapturing now is not possible because of the pin of the queen, forcing king to e8. Knight takes bishop check, recapturing the minor piece. Also notice that this bishop has become activated with the 2 pawns out of the way, meaning king to f7 to attack the knight can't be played. It's only one move. King retreats to d8. Again, knight to e6 check. Notice now that the rook is hanging because there's no longer any protection from the bishop. So we're not just repeating moves. King to e8. And finally, queen takes rook mate. So that was a game using the Smith Morra gambit against Sicilian. And it demonstrates the dangers of quick piece development. I hope you enjoyed watching the game, and have a great evening.